Today we're taking you on the road. We are heading to Pedernales, which is on the other coast as far as you can go, end of the road, Dominican Republic. So as we're going into a 24-hour drive, we're going to show you some of the highlights. Come along with us. So this is our favorite stop. We come here all the time. Every time we pass here, we wish there's one closer. That's got Jacaranda. It's a roadside stop, and the food here is always top drawer food. I've never had a bite of food from this place ever. It was not the best though. So we'll take you inside here. Cut frame. And this is where me and Mary are eating our food, and it's kind of like a bunch of different cafe style foods. But this is what we got.
So we got this is called pasteles en hoja. It's a leaf cake, so they mix all the roots together and then they put it on a leaf and they put like any filling and they boil it.
All right, so this is chicharrón. It's like kind of like a deep fried bacon, but big chunks. And then we got bollitas. There's two different kind of bollitas here. I don't know the difference, Mary.
Oh well, this is like yuca pollito. It's like cassava, and this is kind of a barley.
And then here we have res salada. So res is beef, salada is salty. So res salada, and I asked them to put in some porco salada here. So this would be salted pork and salted res.
Explain how.
Res salada, porco salada. It tastes just like beef jerky. It's so delicious. I get it every single time we come here. And let's go back on the road. Beautiful trees everywhere. All right, friends, I just want to point something out to you to notice. You see all the trees. This is heavily forested area, and I want you to pay attention throughout our video on how the landscape changes, because it changes dramatically going around this island, like as dramatic as you can imagine. So keep on watching. Okay, so in the Dominican Republic, we're going to see many rivers, and we've never actually stopped at this one. It's not at all a regular stop. We're just getting on the 201 highway. This is kind of a newer highway, and it's beautiful, you'll see. And all along here, there are rivers like this, and people can go swimming, take a dip in some fresh mountain water. This one's not the prettiest. We're gonna see some gorgeous ones you're gonna see soon.
This river is called Charco de los Pájaros. It's not as pretty and clean as we've seen others that you're gonna see throughout the video, but it's nice.
You can see there's water here. It's literally seeping out of the ground, and it all comes from these mountains, which are hard to see right now because there's trees, but we're just at the very start of the mountains, and this is how they feed the rivers. It just rains up on the mountains and it comes right through the ground through these aqueducts and just feeds these rivers, and they just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's get going. Alright, this is the start of the mountain range. We're just going to be going up and up and up now for like an hour. We're going to be going higher than those mountains that you see in the distance, right till we're in the clouds. So stay tuned. Here we go.
We're gonna go to the clouds. You wanna come with us?
This is how the road is, just winding up for like an hour. Feel how soft those were?
Oh my god, yeah. We made a quick stop at Lomas Blancas restaurant located in Juan Adrian for a restaurant break and to take in the beautiful view. They usually offer a dish of the day for just 250 pesos, such a great price to enjoy lunch with a view.
right, this is the coffee area. There are coffee beans everywhere here. You can see they got, I think I've seen it before, like a bunch of rose gardens around them, but just covered by the hedge. Behind this hedge is just fields and fields of coffee. This we see a few times along our ride. There's a lot of landslide areas, but the government's always on it. They're always clearing the roads. Whenever there's a storm up here or like heavy rain, they get landslides, and I think they just take care of them like right there. Within hours, there's probably trucks there clearing them out. Eventually, I'm sure they'll do like we seen earlier in this video, where they cement the whole side of the road and build a big cement barrier to stop things from falling. But this area and others haven't been done yet. It's a developing country. Everything's not done yet. They're still developing it, but they're doing a pretty darn good job developing it. I'm very impressed by the roads. 95% of the roads here are amazing. And then this one's only like maybe 80% done. So on these roads, we've got to slow down a little bit because half of the road for some reason is unfinished. So we finally finished going uphill, and now we start making our downhill descent to the Caribbean side of the island. We're now closer to the Caribbean than we are to the Atlantic Ocean that we are on, like North Coast, South Coast, Atlantic, Caribbean. But this is definitely one of the rougher of the roads. But we got a long drive ahead of us. There will be some even more undeveloped roads to come, but for the most part, it's great. Now you notice now we got our windows down, no air conditioning. When you get up to this elevation, the temperature drops. Instead of being 30 degrees, it's maybe 24 right now. A little bit on the cooler side. It's really beautiful. It's nicer out than having the air conditioning on. And you can see the view there as we're coming down. You can see the view of the town called Sabana Larga.
Made it to San José de Ocoa, a small town tucked away in the mountains of the Dominican Republic. It's known for its cool climate, beautiful landscapes, and some of the best coffee in the country. Fun fact, Ocoa is often called the land of eternal spring because of its year-round mild weather. The area is also famous for its agriculture, especially avocados and vegetables that supply markets all over the island. If you're into nature and adventure, this is a perfect getaway for hiking, rivers, and waterfalls.
So you can start to see now, we're starting to get a little bit different of a scenery. The trees are shorter. They almost look like grass probably on the camera because they're such short trees on the hills. And we're coming out of the mountain range, so before long we'll just be riding along a river, and it's going to be kind of like a plain, and that takes us right to the Caribbean Ocean, where we hang a hard right and start heading along the south coast, the most beautiful part of this country in my opinion, from what I've seen. There is one area we have not explored at all yet. No, two areas. That'll be in a future film. They'll be as new to us as it is to you.
Do you know what is a cabañas here? There's a lot of those everywhere.
And the cabana is kind of like a hotel by the minute or a hotel by the hour. I think you can figure out what they're for. Wink, wink. San José de Ocoa. That's a beautiful sign.
gets hotter.
It gets hot fast, eh? All right, so this is the highway coming out of the mountain range. It's going down and down and down, but you can see here the old road is blocked. So they made a new road going around with a giant culvert, and we just pulled off over the hill there. I just want to show you, because I've always been interested to see this, the old part of the highway. You can see the cars coming right now where they have to avoid it. I wanted to show a little shot of this road cave. It's pretty incredible. There's only a few feet of the road left. You can see I'm stopping right here because this is where the asphalt's starting to crack, so that means there's nothing underneath here. It's slowly gonna just crack inside, so I'm right on the edge of that now. I'm not gonna go any further. So you can see there's only about 4 feet of road left. The whole thing is washed down. This is concrete, so it's safe. And you can see that's washed all the way down to the river. And soon we'll be way down there where that river is. This is just a straight downhill drive now. And then we'll be miles along a beautiful river where lots of people like to go swimming. All right, let's get back on the road in our Jeepetta. That's what they call a Jeep here, or they call all kind of, if you got that kind of SUV, they call it a Jeepetta. So this is the one that Mary and I got because we wanted to do lots of traveling while we're in the Dominican Republic. We did a lot of little upgrades to it. We got the brakes completely done with high-end brakes because there's so many mountains. And we got our off-road tires and new rims just yesterday for this trip so that we can hit all the off-road spots we want to get to. Let's get going. This spot is, I've always found very interesting. It looks like the mountain is split in half, and it's just this deep crevice that just goes on and on and on. I would love to have gone down there. There's no traffic, so we'll slow down now. I would love to go hiking through that. It just goes on and on and on. That'd be a really cool place to hike if it was possible, but I think it gets very narrow and rough.
That's it for today, but we have even more beautiful places to show you in our next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe so you can keep traveling with us. See you next week. Bye.